If you plan to compete at a memory competition, you have to add pressure to your training sessions. When you go to a competition, you're going to have pressure. It might be because you're brand new, so you're excited, nervous, you want to do well, so that really puts pressure on yourself. You're surrounded by these amazing memory athletes. You're like, that person broke this record, this person's a memory champion. You're like, oh no. And so you feel intimidated. I know from experience, that's what happens. You're around these amazing people. You're like, oh man, these are like top class people. Maybe you even have cameras at these competitions. And so when the cameras are like looking at you or like moving around, focusing on other people, that kind of distracts you and like gets you nervous because someone's watching you. You're like, oh, this camera's watching me. Got to do well, don't mess up. And so if you don't prepare for these pressures, they will crush you completely. I've seen people who were not prepared for the pressures and they just sucked horribly. Their scores, and so you really do want to train with these added pressures. And so probably your home is the ideal environment, right? You're at your desk or whatever it may be and you're comfortable. Well, take it up a notch. Like this background is a library. Train at a library. There might be some movement, a little bit of noise. People might watch you because they're like, why does this person have 10 decks of cards in front of them? And so it's a little bit of pressure, right? But not a lot. But then maybe you start memorizing like in a restaurant or a store, or train, bus, where there's kind of more action going around. The hardest training I found is one-on-one. Someone's like, here, memorize this deck of cards. Man, the amount of pressure just goes through the roof because you told this person you can memorize a deck of cards and they want to see it. So if you mess up, it's like you're a liar. And so one-on-one, there's nowhere to really run to, or that person's not going to look away to someone else because it's just you. So that's like, for me, the highest pressure, one-on-one. So you got to start doing these things to prepare yourself for the memory competition pressure you will face. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.